Canada is actually full. We don't need more migrants. We don't need anything like that. We just want to stay Canada. Leave us alone.
Obamacare goes away, I do think we'll see a renaissance of sketchy, out-of-pocket doctors who'll give you whatever you want. So,
need a new system. What you're complaining about is Obamacare. Because as y'all love to point out, Trump never overturned Obamacare.
Something Republicans don't want you to know about.
Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome back again to another episode. Thank you so much for clicking on this video when you saw it. So guys, in today's video we are going to be checking out
Since Donald Trump won the election in the United States, people have been talking about moving to Canada. Don't, because do you know that in 1 year we're going to be electing our own Trump, or possibly sooner if we can kick this tyrant out of power. And despite having more land per person than anywhere else in the world, Canada is actually full. We don't need more migrants. We don't need anything like that. We just want to stay Canada. Leave us alone. And actually, this is the one time that you'll see me agree with Quebec. So Quebec is calling for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to strengthen our southern border amid the election results in the United States. They note that there will probably be a massive influx of people who went to the United States illegally, coming illegally again into Canada after Donald Trump takes office, since he will be carrying out mass deportations. And if you don't remember, in 2016, when Donald Trump first took office, Justin Trudeau took to Twitter. He said that we would welcome any migrants with open arms, and we shouldn't make that same mistake again.
Liberals, you recognize that the health care that you're complaining about is Obamacare, right? Like, y'all recognize that when you're complaining about the current health care being insanely expensive, about the current health care denying people's coverage, or not taking care of people properly, or screwing people over. You know, the healthcare system that you're saying needs to be completely revamped. We need a new system. What you're complaining about is Obamacare. Because as y'all love to point out, Trump never overturned Obamacare. Trump never overturned the ACA. We've been operating under Obamacare since Obama put it in place. So when you complain about healthcare, when you say how terrible it is here in the US, about how, we need a whole new system and how terrible this shit is and how it's costing so much money and it's costing people's lives, you're complaining about Obamacare. You're complaining about the Affordable Care Act. You're complaining about Democrat legislation. You're complaining about the healthcare system that Obama and Biden put in place. And then somehow, some way, you're trying to blame it on Republicans? Like, guys, look, if you hate the healthcare system, that's on you. That's on the people you voted for. Don't blame the party that fought against it every step of the way.
Here's something Republicans don't want you to know about. It turns out that when my husband retires, we'll be paying less money for health insurance than we were paying under his employer's health insurance plan. You know why that is? Obamacare. A lot of folks don't retire early because they don't understand that Obamacare can possibly provide cheaper health insurance than what they're currently paying. And we know that in this country, health insurance is tied to your employment. What do I have to say? Thanks, Obama.
Guys, I'm really so surprised that people voted against something that they are benefiting from, something that is so much important to them, because there is this word that say that health is wealth. You know that you cannot afford the health insurance cover, then why did you go ahead and vote for TP? And now there's a lot of regret, a lot of lamenting, because a lot of people knew about this, because this is not the first time TP being the president of US. Okay, most of you have witnessed his regime before, and you guys went ahead and did what you did, right? The Republicans actually voted against so many things, against so many. You did not even try to ask questions, try to find out about all these things, and you just went ahead and make your decisions without even knowing the cause of what you were doing. Because because currently a lot of people will not be able to afford this. There are also a lot of jobless people out there. You guys can tell how things are these days. Like, things are very, very hard. People can barely eat. Even house rent, grocery shopping, everything have just so changed. And how are people going to cope? Well, guys, let me know what are your opinion in the comment section.
So MAGA, you're upset now because now you're finding out that Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are the same thing. You voted to get rid of Obamacare. I guess because you thought Obamacare was only for you know who, not knowing that the Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are one and the same. It was the Republicans who told you and gave the Affordable Care Act the nickname Obamacare. They did it to scare you, and you fell for it. So you voted out of hate to try to get rid of something out of hate. But now you're not going to have health insurance because he has been trying to get rid of the Affordable Care Act since his first time in office. And now that he has no guardrails, it's gone. He's going to try everything in his power to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. So all of you who voted to get rid of Obamacare, you just lost your damn insurance. Oh well, I guess you live and you learn.
I didn't realize how disconnected people were from how like the political machine works in America until I saw people like genuinely asking why Republicans would rebrand the Affordable Care Act as Obamacare. And there were so many Republicans sort of sitting here confused at the end of the election, like, I thought Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act were different things. The reason why they have two terms for the same policy is because Republicans understood that many people who disliked Obama, their dislike for him was not rooted in his policies. I'm not going to sit here and accuse people of certain ideologies, feelings, biases, but I will say Republicans understood that the root cause of that dislike had more to do with Obama as a person than it did with his policies. And they knew that because of blind focus groups. They test different policies with people to see which ones resonate the most. Typically, Democratic Party policies resonate the most. Once they are attached to a politician or a party, that's when you see a drop in support of those policies. It's kind of funny that in an era when Americans were patting themselves on the back and proclaiming we were in a post-racial society, Republicans were harnessing, in part, anti-Black sentiment to turn voters against their own best interest.
This other guy that is saying that Canada is full, that you should not come to Canada, that we should leave Canada alone. Like, why is he talking? Like, is he just trying to create a scene or what? That is left for the government to make the decisions if they want more people or not. Not you saying that people should not come to Canada, that we should leave you alone. Okay? It's the government's decision and not your decision, right? Guys, let me know what are your opinion in the comment section. Do you think that this guy was right by saying that people should not come to Canada, that Canada is full? Well, let's talk about the Obamacare because I could remember when Obama was still the president, a lot of people actually hated him. A lot of people disliked him. There was truth, there was backlashing, and people did not even know that Obama was doing well. They didn't know. It's now that a lot of people actually realize that this man was actually trying, right? And people went ahead, to vote against the Obamacare simply because they do not like him, simply because they do not adore him, simply because they do not like his regime. Though I do not know the reason behind the so much hate, or the reasons is best known to them. Now that they have voted against this Obamacare, a lot of complaining, a lot, you see people coming out to say, oh, I never knew that I was enjoying this thing because of Obama, oh, thanks to Obama. Why it is already late? Well, congratulations to all the Republicans for voting against Obamacare, for voting against social security. So many things have been taken off, so many things that you guys were enjoying freely. At least you now know the cost of what you did. Well, guys, let me know what are your points, what are your opinion under the comment section. Okay, do you think that a lot of the Republicans do not know about all this before doing what they did? Let me know your candid opinion. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and turn on your bell icon so you don't get to miss any of my future videos. Thank you all for watching, guys. Give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. So see you all in my next episode. Bye.